So I've gone out on an adventure to go metal detecting. I got my detector, my finds pouch, my tools, my pinpointer, my ambition. The only thing I did not prepare was a spot to go. I have got no idea. So many good looking areas around here, but a lot of it's private property. A lot of it's, you know, questionable and you can't go there. It's a nice field there, but, well, once I find a spot, I'll let you know. I think we're going to try in here. It's supposed to be an old home site somewhere in this neighborhood. So, we'll swing around for a little bit and see what we find. Okay, got my first decent signal. And we can check out our newly modified pinpointer. See, it's not that loud. What is that? Huh. It's got two holes in it, tapered on both ends. An old pen? Huh. It's definitely copper or brass. I don't know what those two holes would be for. That is an old Pepsi can. It's actually sticking out of the surface too. Right in this hole here. Where is it? Right there. Just like that pretty much. Still nothing else. I don't think I found the home site though. I haven't found anything else of evidence. It's pretty thick in here too. Here's something interesting about the Ace 250. Some of you might not realize and might make sense as to what's happening when it happens to you. 3 times now, and I've just put the pieces together on this third one. 3 times now I'm standing here and doing my thing, and all of a sudden this thing goes nuts. You know, like I found a piece of plutonium or something. And I couldn't figure out why I was doing it. So I let it still for a minute, and it would clear up, and I keep going. Well, it turns out 3 seconds or so after it starts going all haywire, you know, the depth is going from 2 inches to 8 inches. It's scanning all the way across the board with all these, you know, from a dollar to a piece of iron and going all crazy, like if you found a piece of tin foil right on the surface, even though you're not moving the detector. So every time that happens, I either get an email or a phone call right after that. So my cell phone on my hip, when it receives a signal, must be doing something with the detector. Thought you'd want to know. So we moved to a new location. I might be onto something here. These are all state trails that surround a gigantic lake in southern New Hampshire that's part of the drinking water source for most of the area that I live in. And this, which is right off the road, there's the truck. This is right off the road. This looks like a cellar hole to me. No expert, but I'm thinking maybe it is. I can see it's been filled in with a lot of metal trash. A lot of pots and pans, you know, laying about that I don't think are going to help me in any way, shape, or form. Somebody looks like they found some old iron buckles. Maybe I'll take those with me and do a little electrolysis on those. It looks like a nice spot to hunt. I'll do around where the yard, quote-unquote yard, would have been if this was a house. And see what we find. I don't know. Looks pretty good, though. I doubt it. I never find anything. I never find any good coins, anyway. I find some decent relics, you know, that I can do electrolysis to. Maybe that's my calling. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing with this hobby. Because finding old coins sure is not what I'm supposed to be doing. If I am, I'm doing it wrong. Alright. First significant find, I found a little tiny piece of a saw blade under a tree over there. Couldn't find the rest of it though. First I thought I had a harmonica reed. I've never found one of those. And the next signal I got was all messed up and, you know, sounding weird because of the angle this thing was sitting at. Oops, but here it is. It's a, well, it's got a hook on this end. Some sort of a bracket with like a locky thingy here. I have no idea what it is, but I got one. We'll clean it up so we can figure out. So this wall, I think, sort of signifies where the house yard was, and then that wall, and then everything back here would be like the backyard or the, I don't know. But anyway, got a decent signal. Pulled up the little tiny buckle. Looks like a suspenders buckle, I think. Not sure. Pretty cool design. I'll get it on macro. So there it is in macro. I haven't cleaned it, haven't done anything to it, so pull a couple of pieces of grass out of it. I'm guessing that hooks into the pants, or the trousers, as they called them back then. And then the suspender part is held here. Still in good shape. Okay. Okay. There's one thing you cannot tell me at this point. You cannot tell me that these little H250s are garbage. I just got a weak signal, and we are, how deep is that? I mean, this thing is a stupidly large pinpointer, so we're probably 8-10 inches down. Alright, swung back over the hole, signal was gone. It was a choppy, broken up signal, nothing but iron around here, a lot of square nails, so I'm just getting iron. So I've got it notched out. This thing blipped at me a couple of times and that was it. And finally got it out of the hole, and I don't know, I'm not a button guy, but this is one tiny button. Still got the post on it, or the shank, or the loop, or the whatever, or the whoozy what's it. Can't make out the symbol, but it is so tiny. I mean, this thing is like, makes a dime look like a quarter. It's itty bitty. Somebody help me out. What is this thing? I know it's a button. After that, I don't know. But that little bugger right there, the Ace 250, target that small, 8 inches, 10 inches down, barely got it, but we got it. Some sort of a spoon. I don't know if it's a measuring spoon, or if it's like out of a play set, like a tea set, from a kid's tea set. I don't know. I think it's copper, or bronze, cheap metal, whatever. Right there. About 3 inches down. Okay. Who out there can tell me what this is? I don't know if it's broken or what. I'm not taking it with me. It's just too heavy. I'm almost done anyway. Starting to get dark. Sun goes down early around here now. I don't know if that's the edge of a plow. Definitely steel. No question. Maybe it goes this way. No idea. Let me know. I'm almost done. I'm going to finish up this way here onto the little road and then take the road back to the truck. The truck is over there somewhere.